The rights and responsibilities of the Japanese during World War II. World War II had so many names. Here are some examples: the Second Atlantic War, the Pacific War, the Second Fatherland War, the Russo-German War, and the Soviet-Nazi War. Here is some background information. The desire and ability of Adolf Hitler caused World War II. This war lasted through 1935 to 1945. This war also killed an estimated 11 million people in Asia. World War II caused so many people, such as the Japanese, to move and relocate. The Japanese were forced to do whatever the Nazis told them because it cost their life. They were threatened harshly and were forced to do many hard jobs. People even had to leave their own homeland to work for the Nazis. This is an image of the bomb after it was dropped from a Japanese magazine put out into public. December 7th, 1941, Japan bombs Pearl Harbor. December 8th, 1941, United States and Britain declare war on Japan. February 19th, 1942, President Roosevelt signs Executive Order 9066. This order leads to the assembly and incarceration of over 120,000 persons of Japanese ancestry on the West Coast. March 1942, the United States creates the War Relocation Authority, also known as the WRA, to assume jurisdiction over the Japanese and Japanese Americans evacuated from California, Oregon, and Washington. April 1942, Japanese Americans sent to 10 remote relocation centers scattered across the western United States. President Roosevelt resigns Executive Order 9066. The WRA begins a 6-month process of releasing internees and shutting down the camps. August 6, 1945, United States drops first atomic bomb on Hiroshima, Japan. August 9, 1945, United States drops second atomic bomb on Nagasaki, Japan. August 14, 1945, Japan agrees to unconditional surrender. September 2, 1945, Japan signs the surrender agreement. June 1952, Congress passes the McCarran-Walter Act, granting Japanese aliens the right to become naturalized U.S. citizens. 1976, President Gerald R. Ford officially resigns Executive Order 1981, Commission on Wartime Relocation and Internment of Civilians, which is set up by Congress, holds hearings across the country and concludes that internment was a grave injustice and that the executive order resulted from race prejudice, war hysteria, and a failure of political leadership. August 1988, President Reagan signs the Civil Liberties Act, apologizing to the Japanese American internees and offering $20,000 to survivors of the camps. Fred Korematsu receives the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Korematsu was arrested for remaining in his home and not reporting to the local assembly center. He was convicted of violating EO 9066. The judgment was later overturned.